Beloved masters, have you ever wondered about the true meaning of the phrase, "And God said, let there be light"? It is a complex statement and it has been interpreted in many ways. Hopefully, you are beginning to understand how profound and all-encompassing it is. In your recent past history, as children of God, you could only understand the story of creation in its most simplistic form. But as you awaken, raise your consciousness, and tap into the cosmic truth of creation, you now have the ability to access all the wisdom and majesty of your divine origins and birthright. In the beginning of the beginning, all that existed was the great void, which was filled with unlimited, unmanifest potential. The Supreme Creator was in repose within a sphere of unimaginable power and magnificence. The mind of the All that is stirred, and from within its core essence, a white fire seed atom came forth with the desire to create and experience more of itself. The words, "Let there be light," were not spoken, but from within the heart of the Creator there burst forth a beam of radiance of gigantic proportions. This beam of the Creator's consciousness radiated forth out into the void, illuminating the great void, and thereby creating what was to be the omniverse of the first cause. Within this light hologram were all the components of creation, everything there ever has been and everything there ever will be, pure love, wisdom, the divine blueprint for all future universes, galaxies, star systems, planets, as well as the mineral, vegetable, animal kingdoms, and you, dear ones. When we speak of light, it is in all-encompassing terms. Within the light are all the love, wisdom, power, virtues, attributes, and aspects of the Creator. And because each of you is a child of our Father/Mother God of this universe, you were decreed to be a co-creator, and you were endowed with your own special divine blueprint containing the virtues and attributes of our God-parents. A white fire seed atom of individualized God-conscious, a precious spark of the Creator, is who you really are. Oh, yes. You are in a dramatically stepped-down form, and you carry only a minuscule amount of the Creator's light, but nevertheless, you are a being of love/light. The light is your lifeline to the Creator. The divine essence of our Mother/Father God is what you draw upon to bring your creations into manifested form, either joy, peace, love, and abundance, or you turn the energy into the lower frequencies of fear, pain, and limitation. Remember, you are a co-creator, and it is your choice as to what you manifest. However, it is a universal law that you must always experience that which you create. The time has arrived. You are in the midst of a shifting of the ages, and a great upward turn in the spiral of cosmic creation. You have journeyed down through the multi-dimensions to the farthest outward point allowable for this experiment in duality and polarity. You have existed in the dimensions for too long, and now you are being given the opportunity to return to higher consciousness within the entry level of the fifth dimension, which is the next step in your never-ending journey back into the rarefied realms of light. Fear, ignorance, lack, pain, and suffering are all a result of being cut off from the refined frequencies of God light. The love of our Father/Mother God is contained within the essence of Supreme Creator Light. All is contained within this radiance. Remember that. All of creation is manifested through light vibrations, which create sound, pulsations of waveforms, and specific rays of consciousness. Imagine yourself as a tuning fork or resonance receptor attuned to certain frequencies and vibrations. As you refine your frequencies, you begin to vibrate and attune to higher and more refined energy vibrations, which contain more and more of the Creator's light, the components of creation. And so we ask you, what is your light quotient? How much of the Creator's light have you integrated and claimed as your own? We are not looking for a number, dear hearts. We already know the answer. We can tell by the radiance and love you project from your heart center. We can tell by the qualities of the thought forms that permeate your auric field, and by your deeds, large and small. As you tap into and integrate more of the light, you begin to walk tall, with purpose, and you make a positive impact on those around you. You become a leader instead of a follower, beginning by becoming the master of your own destiny and by breaking free of the popular mass consciousness beliefs, thereby living and following your own truth and journey instead of that of someone else. As we have told you before, this universe is in a mega cycle of increased light impulses, which are radiating directly from the heart core of the Supreme Creator. The refined octaves of Creator light are available to all at whatever level each being has prepared their vessel to accept and integrate them. The higher frequency light cannot begin to infiltrate the static or jumbled frequencies that make up the third/fourth dimensional physical vessel without the permission of the recipient and an opening of the heart center. Your soul self, oversoul higher self, and God self are just waiting for a signal from you to begin the process to open the light line of eternal life. Light is in your DNA, and every atom of your body is filled with light to one degree or another. If it were not so, you could not exist. It is time to unlock the flow of God light from within and from without. Envision billions of tiny light particles turning on within your body, and billions more radiating down from your white fire God seed atom, your God self, in the form of sparkling, diamond crystal pyramids of light. See yourself surrounded in a golden aura of cosmic light, and then observe as your circle of love/light begins to expand. Know that you are emulating the Creator as you say to yourself, "Let there be light." Now, watch as your unique beam of God's light streams forth before you, smoothing, harmonizing, lifting, and transforming via all the elements of wondrous refined creative energy. As you learn to move back and forth between your fifth dimensional pyramid of light and the sphere of light you have built around you, you will be not affected by the negativity of the lower frequency vibration patterns. You will create a sacred place within your heart and mind, and your world will begin to reflect your highest desires. Your sphere of influence will expand, and you will draw to you those who are in harmony with the refined frequencies and ideals you embody. Together, you will begin to be active participants in weaving the gossamer fabric of the new reality that is being birthed. And eventually, if it is your desire, you will be allowed to actively participate in the formulation of a future divine blueprint of cosmic creation within this sub-universe. As a part of your transformational process, you are once again becoming aware of the energies and uses of the crystals and gemstones found within the earth. They, too, carry Creator light, and they will assist you to clear and balance the energies within much more quickly, if you attune to their individual energies and program them through your higher conscious intent. They are eager to work with you, for as you awaken and come into harmony with the higher frequencies, so do they. There are great sentient quartz crystals, which resonate with the heartbeat of your Mother Earth, and other huge strategically placed crystal clusters which are attuned to the pulsations of the new divine blueprint for this sub-universe. There are also huge amethyst clusters that radiate the transforming violet flame, which were strategically placed deep within great caverns of the planet. These powerful sources of Creator light are now being activated in order to send forth the transmuting vibrational frequencies of the seventh ray of the Aquarian Age. As we have told you before, they act as receivers and receptors, transmitters and broadcasters of energy and information both around the world and out into the solar system and galaxy. There are also record keeper crystals, both large and small, and they will assist you to activate the memory seed atom light packets within your brain structure, your sacred mind. They can also help you unlock the mystery and wisdom of your and the Earth's ancient past. The mineral, vegetable, and animal kingdoms are also in a state of transformation into a renewed, higher awareness. Beloveds, none will be left behind, all are in a state of transformation and awakening. It is a time of liberation. The desire for freedom is growing stronger within the heart of every sentient being on Earth. It is also a time of coming together. Even as you are being reunited with your soul or star families, so are we of the higher realms joining forces. For many ages, you have journeyed your separate path in order to fulfill your particular part of the divine mission. But now, you are reuniting in order to create a synergistic overlay of consciousness that will be available to all who are prepared to be a part of the team effort. We use this term, for you are comfortable with it, and it creates a mind picture of many working in harmony together with purpose and a common goal. As we have told you in great detail, there are great and magnificent pyramids of light in the fifth dimension, where they are easily accessible to those of you who have done your homework, and who have attuned your physical vessel to the realms of light. Within these pyramids that you have access to and can draw forth are all the components of Creator light you will need to create anything you desire, for the greatest good of all. Your angelic guides and teachers are waiting there to join you and to be co-creators with you. So, bring forth your visions and your pure intentions so you may claim the miracles that await you. What if we were to tell you that it is quite possible that your earthly spiritual contract is completed? Many of you would go into fear and you might say, but that is not what we have been told by others. Allow us to explain and help you understand what is taking place. Yes, each of you have a contract that you made before you assumed your fleshly garment in this lifetime, and overlaying this is a more all-encompassing contract that you made when you came into your consciousness within this particular sub-universe. When you reach a certain level of enlightenment, it is possible to complete the contract you made before coming to Earth for this particular embodiment. That contract was to bring together, balance, and harmonize all the loose ends or the major unbalanced energies you left behind from all your previous earthly incarnations. These were energies, probable futures, and agreements you created from all your past learning experiences. Remember, we explained long ago that in the higher realms it was known this would be the most important lifetime any of you would ever experience on planet Earth. As a condition for being allowed to return to Earth during these exciting times of great change, there were 3 prerequisites that you had to agree to. First, much of your minor imbalances were eradicated via a special dispensation of grace. What remained in your auric field and memory banks were the lessons, energies, and creations that were most important for you to bring back into balance and harmony. Remember, we have told you that the experiment on Earth was about polarity and duality/balance and harmony. Second, you were given a general overlay of what you would have to experience during this one lifetime, all the trials, tests, challenges, and opportunities that would be presented to you in order for you to accomplish this assigned task. Third, because of the overlay of total free will that was granted humanity at the beginning of this experiment on planet Earth, you were asked if you would allow us, at the proper times, to set aside your free will in order to nudge you onto the path of awareness to help you awaken to who you are, and to reveal to you your earthly mission. Every one of you agreed, or you would not be here. That is the beauty and wonder of what is taking place at this time on Earth. Many more starseed than we hoped for have accepted the challenge, and via tests and trials, they have taken advantage of the opportunities to awaken in consciousness as they were presented to them. We are pleased to say that a vast majority of you have bravely triumphed. Your numbers are growing by leaps and bounds, as you balance and harmonize your inner force fields of light, and then project your creator love/light out into the world. You are coming together in greater and greater numbers, and you are joining forces with us as warriors of light and as champions of peace. When you have reached a certain level of harmony within, and you have balanced the ledger of life via loving interaction, deeds, and by gaining the wisdom of past experiences, that is when you are given an opportunity to gain access to your new divine blueprint for the Aquarian Age. Beloveds, we would have you know that you have experienced every major facet of creation either personally or via one of the many soul fragments of your God Self. You are much more ancient, and you are encoded with more wisdom than you could ever imagine. Do you not carry all the virtues and components of God within you? And so, as a part of bravely accepting this assignment on planet Earth, you were assured that at its successful completion, you would be allowed to choose your next assignment. You could join the Ascended Masters as they serve humanity and move forward on the spiral of evolution. Or you have the potential to experience and enjoy the many wonders and diverse creations within this sub-universal experience that you desire. The return path that you chose before or during this incarnation is being modified. This is what your universal contract states: a candidate to partner with our Father/Mother God in the creation, seeding and overseeing of the mansion worlds. Yes, this will happen far into your future, but you may begin to draw forth the components, gifts, and wisdom which will help you fulfill and realize your new contract. It is assured, for it is your destiny. Know that we are not your superiors, we are your friends and partners. Let us join together as we walk boldly into our grand new future. You are loved and cherished beyond measure. I am Archangel Michael.